as always. All right, so the way you end the season, regular season, you've got back-to-back. You've got a home game against the Sixers, and then you play the last night of the season up in Brooklyn, and that could determine whether you make the playoffs or not. Let's talk about the home game first. What do you think your last, at least scheduled, home game in Miami is going to feel like?
I don't know. I have no idea. Like, it's tough, right? Because exactly what I did not want to happen is happening. Like, I did not want to go down to the last couple games and be for a playoff spot. So, like, the way I prepare and the way I enjoy is going to be a little different, you know? But, you know, I do know, like, it's just going to be, like, for me, it's definitely going to be emotional because it's the end of, like, it's the end of something that was beautiful, you know, that we've been able to share together.
I was thinking as we're sitting here in your house, you've lived in half a dozen places since you came in as a rookie. You've been all around the world. You've done this, you've done that. But that court, every year, several times a week, you come back to that court. That court has seen you grow up.
What you trying to do to me right now?
I'm just
what is this? What are we trying to do right now?
I'll make you cry right now. No, but I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's my house. I'm in that house way more than I'm in this house.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's definitely a big part of my life. Now, I know that no one wants it to end, but you never want good things to end. It's been great, but you know, it has to.
And you don't think you're gonna cry? I think you're gonna cry.
I don't think I'm gonna cry.
Should we have a bet? We got to bet on my terms, not your terms, because those are whole different stakes.
I don't think I'm gonna cry. I only cry in intimate settings.
All right, let's talk about the last game up in Brooklyn. You could very well be going into that game, and as the minutes tick by, not know if that's your last game or not.
I'm not gonna think about that.
Okay.
Like, and you know, it's like Kobe has set this unbelievable, impossible bar. That people feel that in your last game you got to score 60. Like, who does that? Like,
I mean, Kobe Bryant does that.
I always like, I'm gonna go out the way D-Wade's supposed to go out. You know what I mean? And like, I think it helps too that we are in this playoff battle because I'm just trying to win. Like, I'm not trying to like, if we wasn't, I'll try to see if I can get 40.
If it turns out you go into that game knowing for sure you guys are out of it, then are we going for 40?
Well, I'm gonna shoot a lot. We'll see if it go in or not.
Yeah. I was thinking back, I mean, I've been interviewing you since your rookie year when we were both children, and you were not the chosen one. You weren't the guy who won March Madness. Your path was not laid out for you in the way some of your friends were. How does it make it sweeter, what you've accomplished, that that's where you came from, as opposed to maybe some of the way some of those other guys were set up?
Well, it's more of me's out there, you know? There's only so many LeBron Jameses in the world, you know? And when we find one, we go crazy over it. But it's way more Dwyane Wades in this world because I wasn't a McDonald's All-American. I didn't get invited to any camps, no camps at all. I wasn't that guy. I got 3 scholarship offers to go to college. But there's so many stories like that. You're like, how did they miss out on this guy? And it's a big family to be a part of, so I'm proud of it.
Speaking of the guys who maybe had a little bit more juice coming in, it's been a rough year for LeBron. You call him ever and say, you can just come retire with me?
No, he's fine. Like, he's fine. It's a rough year from the standpoint of the Western Conference is no joke. Injuries suck. You know, welcome to that part of the world. Hopefully he doesn't experience it anymore. But, you know, he's been in the finals 8 years in a row. At some point, like, realization is gonna knock you in the head. So now he's gonna refocus and he'll be fine. The Lakers will be fine. No one's worried about, I'm not concerned with LeBron James. He would be fine.
By the way, that's another bet we can have. I know their relative ages, but I want to know who's going to finally tap out first.
Well,
CP
I knew I was tapping out first. But I think the thing is like, you don't, like, for those guys, I mean, I think even now, like, they don't look at the end. I mean, CP is still trying to chase, you know, a championship. He's trying to get to the finals, trying to get to that level. You know, he want to be LeBron James forever, you know, from the standpoint of how he plays. And that's a battle that he's going to have to, as you get older, you got to fight through that, you know. And Melo now is, you know, he has a different path where he has to get back in this league. So all of them got these different things that they're chasing right now. And they're not in this place where I'm at. I'm not chasing anything. And that's why I can be okay walking away from the game because everything that I've wanted to chase, I grabbed it and I've had it. And now I'm like, okay, I want to do something else.